So the Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, General Christopher Musa, retired, that was now appointed as the Minister of Defense, made this statement yesterday, I think few hours ago. They said the Minister of Defense, retired General Christopher Musa, has challenged the country's youth population to rise up and lead the fight against insecurity. That is what he said. Now, VeryDarkMan said something yesterday concerning this same thing. He said, tomorrow at 10, we march to the Minister of Defense to ask them what they are doing with the 3.16 trillion naira that have been budgeted for the security of Nigeria. Kidnappers are still in the bush with over 45 school children. We say no. Now, this is what he analyzed. He said the federal government of Nigeria approved a record 3.6 trillion, approximately $2.10 billion for the Ministry of Defense in the 2026 fiscal budget. The overall defense and security sector, which covers intelligence, policy, and specialized agencies, was allocated 5.41 trillion within the borders 58.18 trillion nationwide appropriation plan. Budget breakdowns by service. Personnel's welfare and operational readiness dominates the allocation, divided among the major services, branches, and key defenses agencies. Nigerian Army, 1.5 trillion naira. Nigerian Navy, 443.9 billion. Nigerian Air Force, 407.2 billion. Defense Space Administration, 40.2 billion. Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria, DICOR, 7.6 trillion. This is the money. So in total, the whole money is 3.16 trillion that was allocated to these people, and nobody have been accounted for it. Now, the Minister of Defense is coming out to ask the Nigerian youth to join hands to defend Nigeria from terrorism. Now, for those of you that want to go to Minister of Defense, this is the rules by VeryDarkMan. When you're going there, this is what you're supposed to do. He said first, they say, today by 10 a.m., when we gather at the Ministry of Defense, we gather to make a statement. Listen to this word, to make a statement. If you bring your phone, okay, yes, we gather to make a statement, not to make content. If you bring your phone close to me for picture, I will slam it to the ground. We are not coming out to shoot content for media. Hundreds of Nigerians are in the custody of these politicians, hiding under the umbrella of bandits and kidnappers. We must, at this time, keep those phones at home. Let's make a statement. If you are coming for content, stay at home. 1, 2, do not come with music equipment. We are not going for a concert. Understand that it is in the nature of the government to mobilize police to shoot tear gas. When they do, we move back, wait for the gas to evaporate, and we regroup again. So as you're going there, it is not giving up. Please, if you're in Abuja, your opportunity to be there, these are things you need to know. Now, we are not thugs. We are Nigerians. We are tired. If anyone comes out tomorrow to vandalize anything, all in the name of coming to protest, we will all join hands to mend you. That means if you go there to go and cause problem, you go and scatter things so that the government will say, they are scattering things. They are not here to demand, to make a statement. They are here to cause chaos. They are here to do this. Everybody there will join hands. Beat you where they will join hands and mend you. They will mend you where. That's what it means. And hand you over to the right authority. So after they don't mend you finish, they will send you go give Nigerian army or Nigerian police, whoever is in charge, because definitely now what they will use, they want to use it to disrupt the protests so that people, everybody that is there cannot demand what they are demanding for. To look as if they have hijacked the protest. So this is not one of those protests that they are going to hijack again. Remember this. His sister said this. In 2024, Nigeria moved on from the bring back our girls protest till today. The girls are still in the bush. This further give Boko Haram the audacity to do more evil in Nigeria. We will not move on from this issue until these kids are back. We will not move on until Boko Haram leave Nigeria alone. It is a statement. It is something that all the broadcasting network in Nigeria are supposed to be there to capture this moment. Because now it makes sense that you're being given 3.16 trillion and you cannot account for it. You don't know where bandits are. You cannot track bandits. You cannot do anything. Who is eating this money? And these guys are not even feeding well to start with. Justice Clark was arrested few months ago because he posted the food that soldiers are being fed. So what is happening in this country? These are the questions that the protest is for. Don't go there to go and cause problem. If you know you want to go and cause problem or fight or have disagreement, if you're not going there to be in unity, I told you that this unity is the only thing we need at this moment. Please guys,